Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you ready for the question of being a successful woman?
Yes, I am.
There you go. Question number 1. How would you define confident?
The best way I can define confidence is to tell you a little story that resulted in me somehow becoming a rhythmic gymnast. Believe it or not, this story will actually end with me tying the Starina story with the chemistry of confidence. I was 11 and I made the decision to pursue my dreams. I was tired of what others thought of me, tired of people saying that I would not amount to much, that it was pointless for me to aspire to become a rhythmic gymnast. And then I had this growing power in me that I realized that I had the power to shape the future that I want. And it was then that I had this realization, this external trigger, that by just seeing the people around my spaces for the first time, it was like my life was turned upside down. And this growing power in me gave me the conviction and belief that there was just something out there that I just needed to reach out to and grasp. And in that instant, I had this sudden insight that something out there was actually calling to a part of me that was actually alive. And that was confidence. It took a lot of unhappiness and dissatisfaction for me to make that one first move to take the power and do things differently. And it all began with an external trigger that unlocked a part of me that I never quite recognized. And for me, that was confidence. Since then, I had multiple experiences that opened my mind to the idea that confidence is a chemistry that lives in all of us. And all it needs is just a trigger brought on by a big enough challenge or an earth-shattering awakening for us to become aware of who we are. And you asked me earlier, how would I define confidence? And confidence is that strong and beautiful power that fills us and makes us feel that we can take on the world once we have faced enough challenge and overcome it. So that is confidence.
Question number 2. What is health to you?
Health is a feeling of wellness and well-being that enables us to operate and function at an optimal level. That every day when I wake up is this feeling of happiness that I'm healthy and strong enough to take on the world.
Next, who is the one person that encouraged you to grow as a successful woman?
I don't have one particular person. In fact, I've had many people who have knocked me down multiple times. People who told me that I was not going to make it. People who tried to say, to stop, to control and direct me. People who tried to lift me up. People who were compassionate and kind. These are the people that encouraged me to become the person I am today.
Next, why do you think women should be celebrated?
I think based on historical incidents, there is a belief that all women should be celebrated. However, I feel everyone that is, who are nice, who are true, who are kind, and who are always looking outwards to help other people and themselves, I think all of these people should be celebrated.
Last question. What would you like our women readers to know?
I would like to encourage everyone out there to open their minds to new possibilities, new awakenings that might actually trigger them, and who knows that these external triggers might be that catalyst for them to discover who they truly can become.
What a great answer. Thank you for your time. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Are you ready for the question of being a successful woman?
Definitely.
Okay, there you go. Number 1. How would you define confidence?
Well, for me, confidence is all about being yourself, being your authentic version and truthful to yourself, and give your best at all opportunities, at all chances, and everything in life. As long as you know your stance and what you are doing, and you know your purpose and reasons in life, and you're working hard towards it, all you have to do is believe in yourself. I think that is the beauty of confidence.
What is health to you?
Is very individual. Everyone has their own definition, but for me it means regardless the shape and size you are, as long as you're practicing an active lifestyle, you're making conscious decisions to eat, and you're always conscious about what you're putting into your body, and you are sick free, as long as you are happy with your body, your mind and your soul, and you are having these three components in balance, I think that is what health means to me.
Okay, next. Who is one person that encouraged you to grow as a successful woman?
I don't think I have one role model in life. I think it's a combination of experiences that I've been through in life. But I always remind myself about this. What do I want to be in the future? I've always had this vision of myself in the future, and that is what I'm constantly working towards. So that is my biggest inspiration and motivation in life. So whatever I do, I constantly remember who do I want to be in the future, the dream life that I want to achieve. So I think that is the biggest motivation factor that I use to achieve things in life.
Why do you think women should be celebrated?
Good question. Why do I think women should be celebrated? Okay, let's be honest. We all should be celebrated, regardless woman or man. I think every human being on earth should be celebrated because we share contributions, we share the responsibilities of the earth and society equally. But in this context, I think women should be celebrated because we are the life givers. We are the mothers, we are homemakers. We take the responsibility of caring for others, caring for the family, caring for the husbands. I think a woman, a single woman, plays multiple roles in life. I'm sure men do too. But I think this is why a woman should be celebrated, and they should be celebrated for the contributions that they give to the society and their family. They should be appreciated, loved, and cared for. So International Women's Day is an amazing day to celebrate.
Okay, last question. What would you like our women readers to know?
What do I want women readers to know? I think everyone should learn from their own life and experiences, but if there's something that I'd like to remind them is to be themselves. I think it's very cliche to answer this, but it's very true. It's very truthful because you have to be yourself in life in every situation. No matter what, you have to define your own definition of success and happiness. Make it your own, choose the life that you want to live in, and do not follow the norm of society and the norm of life. Make your own version of it, and as long as you're contented and happy, then that's it. Just be yourself.
Good answer. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Are you ready for a question for being a successful woman?
Sure, shoot.
There you go. Number 1. How would you define confidence?
Confidence to me is knowing that you don't know everything in life, but also knowing that you will figure it out as you go along and you'll make things work.
What is health to you?
So I'm a scientist, so health to me is always the absence of disease. But if you ask me as someone today, as an entrepreneur, and someone kind of just in the everyday life, I have started prioritizing my mental well-being. And so health to me right now is always making sure there's a balance mentally and physically. There's a balance in how I challenge myself physically and mentally on a daily basis. but also making sure I give myself the time to recover and let my body repair. My body meaning my physical body as well as my mental being repair and process things adequately.
Okay, next. Who is one person that encouraged you to grow as a successful woman?
I would have to say my mom. She instilled the values in us from day one that we can do anything we set our minds to with hard work, but perseverance is equally important. And so today I would say I have been trained by my mom to kind of set really high goals and then figure it out to achieve them as I go along, and that's been working well for me so far.
Why do you think women should be celebrated?
I think the very reason that we're still asking that question in the 21st century is honestly the answer to the question itself. We need to show our young daughters and nieces and all the young women out there in the world that there are people who look exactly like them in decision-making roles in all aspects of the world. And hopefully that inspires them to aim high and achieve those goals.
Last question. What would you like our readers to know?
I think as women, we often prioritize other people over ourselves, and I think it's very important for us to prioritize ourselves as at least the top 5, because only when we are in balance with all the things that we're responsible for and all the things we have to do can we really perform our best work.
Good answer. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye. Hai, selamat tengah hari.
Selamat tengah hari.
Sudah bersedia untuk menjawab soalan menjadi wanita berjaya?
InsyaAllah.
Okey, soalan yang pertama. Bagaimana anda menjelaskan ciri-ciri keyakinan?
Keyakinan itu hadir dengan adanya ilmu pengetahuan yang luas, rajin membaca dan sentiasa mencari peluang untuk mempelajari.
Apakah pandangan anda tentang kesihatan?
Kesihatan sangat-sangat diperlukan oleh setiap individu. Kalau badan kurang sihat, kita akan tidak dapat melakukan apa-apa tugas, apa-apa kerja yang dilakukan.
Seterusnya, siapakah orang yang mendorong anda untuk berkembang sebagai wanita yang berjaya?
Sudah tentulah arwah ibu saya, Yah binti Asyad.
Mengapakah anda fikir wanita harus diraikan?
Wanita harus diraikan kerana di zaman Rasulullah pun wanita diangkat 3 kali darjatnya berbanding dengan kaum lelaki. Semestinya wanita itu harus diraikan.
Soalan yang terakhir, apa yang anda ingin sampaikan kepada pembaca wanita kami?
Saya seru pada wanita-wanita di luar sana, anda semua hendaklah berasa bersyukur kerana dilahirkan sebagai seorang wanita. Kerana wanita itu teristimewa di mana-mana dia berada.
Terima kasih atas pandangan anda. Selamat berjaya. Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, hi. Good afternoon.
Are you ready for the question of being a successful woman?
Bring it on.
Okay, there you go. Number 1. How would you define confident?
Confidence would be being comfortable in your skin, comfortable with who you are, and just okay with just being yourself.
Okay, next. What is health to you?
Health to me is about having so much love within yourself, so much that you have got so much to give to other people.
Who is one person that encouraged you to grow as a successful woman?
I think this is quite a common question, and most of the time people will say my parents. So my dad has given up a lot of things that he can be happy about. So he took up like 4 or 5 jobs just to carry us through our education. And then my mom gave up her career just so that she can teach us, nurture us, and make us who we are.
Nice. Why do you think women should be celebrated?
I think we've all come a long way, and we all have reached to that top. And there's always place for all of us, so we should always encourage everyone that there's place for everybody else.
Okay, last question. What would you like our women readers to know?
That we all have the power to make or break somebody. So when you have that, knowing that, what would you do?
Okay, nice. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon to you.
Are you ready for the question for being a successful woman?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Number 1. How would you define confident?
Well, you have to be sure and certain of yourself in whatever you are doing.
What is health to you?
Health, mental and socially in good shape.
Who is the one person that encouraged you to grow as a successful woman?
Of course, my mom.
Okay, next question. Why do you think women should be celebrated?
Well, women have achieved socially and contributed a lot to the country. They raise family, they are professional, and they also suffer from being abused, raped, and being a single mom to raise a family without any support.
Okay, last question. Why would you like our women readers to know?
Wow, I want them to be strong, to be beautiful, and intelligent. We are here together to help one another.
Great. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.